Just because they use their bodies to make a living doesn't mean they aren't much more than that.
Hey, thanks for helping out last night. That was so awesome.
Sure.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 prostitutes in movies.
Where the hell you been at, DJ?
For this list, we only considered big screen prostitutes and not characters that work in other areas of the adult industry. So unfortunately, you won't be finding Julianne Moore's Amber Waves from Boogie Nights on this list.
Why don't you take your pants off? It's important I get an idea of your size.
Number 10, Jade, The Hangover.
I miss you, sweetie. Oh, and I miss you.
Our first entry is the reason you don't get blackout intoxicated in Las Vegas. A result of the main group's drinking binge and eventual memory loss, Jade is a Las Vegas hooker who marries dentist Stu Price over the course of the night of Doug's bachelor party.
But that's all in the past, now that I married a doctor.
I'm just a dentist.
Played by actress Heather Graham, Jade is not what we've come to think is a typical hooker.
Look, it's Jade, right?
Very funny, Phil.
As she is very understanding of the mistake and even helps the gang figure out what happened the night before.
What the hell happened to you guys?
Graham also brings some of the funniest yet most awkward scenes to the entire film, courtesy of our favorite Vegas hooker.
You know this, I'm a stripper.
Number 9, Séverine Cerisy, Belle de Jour.
J'ai une idée. Si vous vous appeliez Belle de Jour.
Belle de jour?
Comme vous ne venez que l'après-midi.
Oui, si vous voulez.
Let's see what France has to offer in the way of prostitutes. In Belle de Jour, audiences watch as Séverine changes from a housewife who's bored with her husband since he can't play out her extreme sexual fantasies to an employee of a fancy French brothel where she can express all of her pent-up angst. French actress Catherine Deneuve gives viewers a chilling performance as a woman trying to balance her tame married life with an exciting secret affair, along with working as a sex worker.
Je vous présente Belle de Jour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
This drama certainly brings quite a bit of European flair to the mix and became director Luis Buñuel's most well-known surrealistic flick.
Qu'est-ce que tu en sais, Palace?
Number 8, Gail, Sin City.
Make it quick, will you?
In this dark black and white adaptation of Frank Miller's graphic novel, it seems the most common occupation for women is prostitution.
Us girls are safe as we can be, Lancelot.
One of these many ladies of the night is Gail, portrayed by a smoking hot Rosario Dawson, who is the leader of a gang of prostitutes.
Everything's under control. Enjoy the show.
She is threatening, kick-ass, and downright sexy.
I forgot how quick you are.
Gail is perfect for this world and will thrive in it. We could have given this spot to Jamie King's Goldie and Wendy, but we went for the more obvious badass choice. Number 7, Satine, Moulin Rouge.
Really?
Assuming you like what I do, of course.
I'm sure I will.
For our next entry, we jump into the bohemian Montmartre quarter of Paris.
A kiss on the hand. Oh, my continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Audiences follow dejective writer Christian, played by Ewan McGregor, as he meets the titular cabaret's lead actress Satine in an amazing performance from the talented Nicole Kidman.
Does that inspire you?
She envelops the culture of the time period so well, it's as if she actually lived during the early 1900s. And for all we know, maybe Kidman can time travel.
You're gonna be bad for business, I can tell.
In the role of this courtesan and singing cabaret dancer, even the viewers eventually fall for Satine.
We have to end it. Everyone knows.
Number 6, Lynn Bracken, L.A. Confidential.
Would you care for a drink?
Let's move on to an expert femme fatale.
You have a thing for helping women, don't you, Officer White?
In this film about cops who investigate corruption within the force, as well as Hollywood celebrity, Kim Basinger portrays prostitute Lynn Bracken with an uncanny resemblance to real-life actress Veronica Lake.
You're the first man in 5 years who didn't tell me I look like Veronica Lake inside of a minute.
She also happens to be involved in a murder case.
I wondered when you might knock on my door again, Officer White.
basing her show's viewers Hollywood's underbelly and double deals her way to stay out of trouble.
You say f a lot.
You for money.
She makes it clear that you don't want to mess with this vixen, because otherwise, you might end up 6 feet under.
Some men get the world. Others get egg hookers and a trip to Arizona.
Number 5. Alabama Whitman, True Romance.
Is this a joke?
No joke.
True Romance knows no bounds, unless it's directed by Quentin Tarantino. In this twisted romantic crime story, actress Patricia Arquette plays a call girl who falls in love with Clarence Worley, portrayed by Christian Slater.
Did I do my part okay?
Absolutely, you were perfect.
Like a ninja?
Like a ninja. I'm gonna go grab us something to eat, all right?
In a world filled with the standard prostitute tropes such as stolen drugs, physical abuse, murder, and trailing gangsters, Arquette stands out by taking all of her experiences in stride and by giving an admirable performance. We feel for you, Alabama. We really do.
Get your ass back in my loving arms.
Number 4. Lana, Risky Business.
Are you ready for me, Ralph?
If we learned anything during high school, it was that every teenage boy would love to hire a prostitute at least once. In Risky Business, Tom Cruise's Joel Goodson hires Rebecca De Mornay's Lana for a good time. Over the course of the film, Lana inadvertently ruins Joel's life, but ultimately manages to pick up the pieces. Barely.
Did I say you owe me anything?
De Mornay's portrayal of the prostitute with a heart of gold is spot on, and has us rooting for her to help Joel until the film's end. She's definitely the ride or die kind of chick.
So don't worry so much. I'll be upstairs.
Number 3. Sarah, Leaving Las Vegas.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sarah.
Time to revisit a seedier and darker Las Vegas.
I will give you $500.
You're pretty drunk.
Not really.
This time around, we follow prostitute Sarah, played by actress Elizabeth Shue, who develops a curious romantic relationship with failed screenwriter Ben Sanderson after her pimp dies.
I came here to drink myself to death.
Unlike our previous Las Vegas entry, which takes a more comedic approach to the Las Vegas street-walking life, this movie sheds light on a different kind of character. Sarah is passionate, beautiful, edgy, and decides to give in to the drunken Nicolas Cage.
Do you want help?
She is accepting and she loves the drama. And so do we.
You, my angel.
I'm right here.
Number 2. Iris Easy Steensma, Taxi Driver.
Looking for some action?
Yeah.
From the dirty streets of Sin City, we come to the grittiness that is New York. Our protagonist, Travis Bickle, meets Iris, a 12-year-old child prostitute, one night, while she tries to escape her pimp via Travis's cab.
Clean up this whole mess here. She just flushed it right down the fucking toilet.
The taxi driver then makes it his mission to save young Iris from her chosen path. Played by a young Jodie Foster, Iris really makes the audience realize how tragic it is on the streets.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Listen, you don't have to make it, mister.
God damn it, don't you want to get out of here?
Foster is vulnerable and naive, yet far from innocent, but we love her for it.
I understand. And it means something, really.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Ophelia.
Ophelia? Oh, you realize that that's the name
I know. Hamlet's girlfriend. He went crazy. She killed herself. This is not Shakespeare, Louis.
This is my little girl, Violet.
How old are you, Violet?
I don't know. Do you like her?
She is very pretty.
Julian, my name is Julian.
You don't have to open up the champagne. I will give you a tip. Don't worry.
Jesus.
Hi. Are you my 3 o'clock?
Ash?
Yeah, that's right.
It's me.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I'm Linnell.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. This is my friend Lunel.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Y'all having dinner party.
Okay.
Number 1. Vivian Ward, Pretty Woman.
Hey, Sugar, you looking for a date?
No, I want to find Beverly Hills. Can you give me directions?
Sure. For $5.
We have reached the film that has since become a standard for all modern romantic comedies.
I tell you what, this is fate, Edward. That's what this is.
In Pretty Woman, Vivian Ward is a Hollywood prostitute, played expertly by Julia Roberts, who is hired as an escort by businessman Edward Lewis, played by Richard Gere.
How much for the entire night?
As Vivian, Roberts is witty yet enjoyable, and her chemistry with Gere is the result of perfect casting.
Holy shit!
Sometimes we even forget that she's an escort.
Look, I got money to spend in here.
This performance launched Julia Roberts to superstardom and enabled her to leave her mark as our favorite prostitute.
Pretty woman walking down the street.
Do you agree with our list?
I like it. I like it. Ow. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie.
What's your favorite film prostitute? For more seductive top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Hey, how you doing, Sugar?
Terrific, terrific. Listen, I need one of your special favors.
Right here?